This time I'll be talking about DC Universe Classics Series 7 Big Barda. Big Barda is one of the new gods from actually Apocalypse. So she first appears in Mister Miracle number 4 in 1971. A little known fact, her physical appearance in the comic books was based on an actress named Lani Kazan. If you look her up on the Internet Movie Database, you'll probably have seen her in something, some old movie. Okay, let's get right into her backstory. Now, she was taken at a very young age and trained by Granny Goodness on Apocalypse to lead a female enforcer group called the Female Furies. And it's there in her training that she meets Scott Free. She falls in love with him, and when she gets her freedom, she joins up with him as the escape artist Mister Miracle, and joins his tour, and this goes on for a while until they pretty much retire as crime fighters. They do come back and join the JLI pretty briefly. It's not until the Grant Morrison run where she's kind of estranged from Scott Free, Mr. Miracle, for a little bit. She joins the League with Orion under the pretense of preparing Earth's defenses against the threat of Mageddon, or Mageddon, or some threat that the new gods knew about, and that's why Orion and Big Barda were basically placed on the JLA to help Earth deal with that threat. And once that was over, she sort of goes back to her life as a sometime adventurer and touring with Mr. Miracle, Scott Free. And that's pretty much it until the new gods are killed during, many times, but essentially during Final Crisis. So let's get into her powers. Well, being from Apocalypse, she has greater strength and endurance, and pretty much near invulnerability. And she can also manipulate energy to some extent. Blasts from her hands, I think, at some point. Her main weapon is the Mega Rod. Insert your inappropriate joke. The Mega Rod does a lot of stuff. New Genesis technology. It helps her fly. It produces all blast. She really has a reputation as a big fighter, especially among for a female. Let's get into her actual figure. Now, there are two different versions of this figure. One with the Kirby helmet, which is the version that you see here, and one minus the helmet. This helmet you can't take off. The other one has just her hair. She has the standard DC universe articulation, and with a little bit of twist. If you notice her bicep, it's very different. You can see here, it's just like a cut. It's not that rounded it is. She does not have any waist articulation, and her leg articulation is severely limited by her armor down there. But she does still have the thigh swivel and ankles and knees and everything else. She has her cape is a lot stiffer material than the other capes on DC Universe class, but it's kind of nice and really gives her more stability. I think that's why they did it, because the helmet really makes her top heavy. So it's nice to have the cape kind of help her legs support her frame. And one of the cool things about this is her chainmail, which is probably done over, like a good maybe 60 to 70% of her of the figure is chainmail, and it's really sculpted well. And she comes with her mega rod. It's kind of simple, nothing too flashy. She holds it pretty well in either hand. So I mean that's about it for her. Do I recommend it as a female figure? It is probably not one of the best. Even as a New Gods figure, it's not one of my favorites. But again, she looks really great alongside her husband, Mister Miracle. So just the completest in me had to have her. And so that's it for Big Barda, the DC Universe Classics Series 7 figure. Till next time, see ya.